Hey guys, Jessica again and Iris. We got our matching hair. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get on here. This is my first live video, so it's totally impromptu. I don't really know how to do this. Hopefully we can get it going right. Let me know if you're here, and if you are, Iris is waving. Say hi, Iris. If you're here, tell me where you're from. We still have about 5 minutes, I guess. Iris is saying hello. And I've got my backup workers here too. Here's Lyndon. Say hey, Lyndon. And here's Avery. Avery's helping me with my video. We were going to do it on his computer because it was so much easier. But, hey Tanya. But it was messing up. Hey Stacy. Hey Jessica. Amanda. Brenda. Mandy. Shayna. Oh, Shayna. Something that's so exciting to me about this is I'm getting to teach guys everywhere. Like, I have cousins in California that I haven't saw since they were babies. And we get to work together today. So that's fun. I'm still caffeinating too. Hey Patty. Hey Kelly. Hey Dawn. Iris is still saying hi. She likes to wave at everybody. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking out of this kitty cup. If any of y'all are familiar with her, she's actually a local artist here in Florence. This cup says, "Create me in a pure heart." And her things can be found at Studio 21. Whenever all this is over, guys, I just want to say, please go out and support your local businesses. Please, because they are the heart of our community. Like, I love this cup. Everything she has is inspirational. And Studio 21 also has many, many artists that have many great things that are handmade. And just supporting our local businesses. That's very important. Oh, hey, Reed. Sorry, Reed. What's up, Reed? Are you painting with us, too? Hey, Deidre. And Misty, they own JJ's. It's a restaurant. Please eat local also. Please. This is really hurting everybody. Hey. Oh, there's Ernie. He thinks somebody's at the door, but he's not. He is. Let me introduce y'all to Ernie. I forgot to do that. He is the art poodle. Can y'all see Ernie? I used to own an art gallery, and he would come and he would sit. He was like the mascot. He's just always there. Hey, Jamie. Lauren, I just want to tell Addie happy birthday. Happy birthday, Addie. We love you. We miss you. Alright, guys. What time is it? Is it time to start? Okay. We're going to go ahead and get going. If there's people that are lagging and need to get on here later, I believe that... Here, Lena, will you take Iris? I believe that our video will be able to be replayed for later on. So, let's see here. Here's the bunny. This is the Ezra bunny. I want to tell y'all about this before we get started painting him. This little bunny actually means a whole lot to me. I have a little boy in heaven. His name is Ezra. And bunnies are just something that's really special to our family. I've always called him my baby bunny. And so today I wanted to share with y'all this bunny. I mean, it is springtime and Easter. So I just want you to know that's where the Ezra bunny comes from. It's my little angel bunny in heaven. He would be 2 on the 22nd of February. So he would be 2 years and 1 month this month. So here's the Ezra Bunny. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Does everybody have their stuff together? Let's see. Y'all ready? Is everybody ready? All right. And then remember, if you don't have canvas and stuff, you can use paper. You can just draw on your paper and use your markers and crayons and things like that. All right. So here we go, guys. Can y'all see this with all the comments at the bottom? No. Avery says no. So I'm going to hold this up higher. Can you see it now, Avery? Yes. Y'all can see? Hey, Jamie and Lizzie and Killen. Okay, y'all can see. Thank you, Celeste. All right, let's go. All right, so what we're going to do is you have your pencil. Y'all have your pencils ready? And your canvas or your paper. Doesn't matter, whichever one. Oh, and your pajamas. I am wearing my pajamas today. Alright, so what we're going to start out with is the ears. Because sometimes if we start with a face, then we'll do it bigger than intended. And then we won't have room for any ears. So, and if your canvas is big, that's fine. That'll be good. I just chose a little one just because that's what I had. But first we're going to start with the ears. And we're going to go, can y'all see? Go like this. And, oh, y'all can swipe right. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Patty. Y'all can swipe right so y'all don't see the comments so they're not in the way. Okay, one ear on that side. You'll see the ear. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so now you guys should have 2 little bunny ears. Okay. So, and if I'm going too fast or too slow, I'm sorry guys, but if I am too fast, then y'all can always redo this video. Y'all can look at it later on. Okay, so now we're going to go with his little hair, his little head in between those ears. And a pencil is always a good friend of mine because you can erase. So like anytime you're painting, just know that you can use a pencil and draw it out first because you can paint over it. And then if you make a mistake, then of course you can erase with your pencil. Okay, so now we're doing the head, and it's kind of like a half circle is what we're going to start out with. A half circle. Y'all got that? And now we're going to do his little face, his little cheeks, those little chubby bunny cheeks for this little Ezra guy. I know y'all hear those baby toys in the background. Alright, chubby cheeks, chubby bunny cheeks. Alright. Can y'all see this? I know Sharon says that I need a black marker. Can y'all see it good? If you're drawing yours, I can do mine with a black marker. Let me find something so to make it darker for y'all. With a darker marker. Avery says he can see it pretty well. Alright, please slow down. Yes, I will. Yep. Hey, Kimberly, it's okay if you're late. Y'all can go back. No, don't be embarrassed, Rebecca, because I mean I need to know. Like I said, this is my first time, so we're all in this together. This is all of our first time doing a live video. All right. So we've got, for those of you that are just now joining, we've got bunny ears. We have the top of the bunny's head. And the little chubby cheeks. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Thank y'all for being patient with me. All right, we're gonna go on now to our next step. Hey, Katie. Oh, can I accept a friend request from Steven? Oh, well, I'm not sure if I can do that while I'm in the live. Ivor, do you know if I can do that while I'm in the live? If I can accept friend requests? Ivor's going to do it with a computer while I'm doing this. Okay. So next. Thanks, Mary Lee. Alright. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and do our next one. And I'll do this with a marker so that it's darker for y'all. But y'all stay going with your pencil. Okay, so now we're going to do his little bunny like snout. Alright. Just a circle. Okay. No, yeah, I do need that back over, please. Yeah, if you're just now coming in, you can do replay, or I think there's even an option for you to be able to go back and start watching now from the very beginning. Okay, after your snout, has everybody got your snout? Not even sure if that's called snout, but that's what we'll call it today. Alright, so tuning in, we've got ears. We started out with ears. So there's our bunny ears. Alright, and now we've got the top of his head. Alright, good deal, Amanda. Y'all are caught up. And then we've got his little chubby cheeks. Chubby cheeks. Alrighty. And now we've got the middle of his little snout thing. Whatever that is. Okay. So now we'll go and we'll start on his eyeballs. His eyeballs are just little ovals that go right above just like that. You're welcome, Sharon. I'm glad you can say it a little better. And look, while you're doing this, I don't want you to think, well, goodness, I'm not an artist. I don't know how to do this, or this is terrible. Guys, it really, really, I mean, there is no perfection to art. I mean, this is yours, and that's what makes it so special. And if there's ever, I'll teach you this in a little bit, if you ever mess up with paint, you can always fix it. Always. But yeah, there's no such thing as bad art. And plus, like right now we're into quarantine, so this gives us something fun to do. Maybe that's a little different. Or if you're already an avid painter, it gives you something to do. Maybe socially, but not really, because, you know, we're all at home, but we're all painting together. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on now. Let's do his little nose. Our little bunny nose. It's just a V. A V in the middle of that circle. Alright. So, here we will not go ahead and draw his little mouth just because we're going to paint that on later. But underneath my Ezra bunny, there's a bow tie. That little yellow thing, that's a bow tie. That's what we're going to do next. Okay? So, we're going to do a circle underneath his little snout, a triangle, kind of. There you go. There's your bow tie for this little dapper Ezra bunny. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do, see the ears? See how there's pink inside of Ezra's ears right here? We'll just do a smaller version of those ear lines on the inside. There we go. Okay. Y'all ready for paint now? Or crayons, whichever, or markers. You've got your paper. Alright, if you are, let's go ahead and get your paper plate. Remember what your paper plate's for. That's for your paint. I'm going to set him down right now so I can get our paints ready. And just because my Ezra bunny is this color does not mean that yours has to be. He can be green, he can be pink, he can be red, he can be any color you want him to be. But this is just what I chose. You choose what you would like. Alright, so whatever colors you're using, remember I've got these craft paints just from Walmart. This is what I teach all of my classes with, just because they flow easier and they're not too heavy. But I want you to remember though that this paint will come off your hair and it will come out of your skin, but your clothes probably not. So just try not, if hopefully you're wearing something that it doesn't matter if paint gets on. And don't forget to put something underneath your canvas when you start to paint. Iris and Lyndon are waving from the living room. Hey, Iris and Lyndon again. Hi. Lyndon's in charge of Iris today. If you know what, she might think that's a little funny. So, my teenagers have been bored out of their mind for this quarantine. And I do feel bad, but that's what we have to do. Alright, let's see. Y'all get your paints ready and have your water. Don't forget your water too. Something I forgot to tell y'all yesterday with these Ezra glasses. What part are we painting first from Natasha? We're going to paint the bunny first. But it really doesn't matter. But in this step-by-step, we are going to paint the bunny first. So it is very important, though, if y'all to follow instructions, just because sometimes if we move on too quickly, I might be able to show you an easier way to get that color on there without mixing it with the others. Okay, so my paints are ready. Here's my water cup. All right, guys, and I'm going to show you, paintbrushes actually do matter. If we were together and I were able to give you my paintbrushes, it would probably be much easier, but I'm going to show you something real quick. Okay, so when you buy those little kits, you know, at the craft stores or whatever, sometimes, can y'all see this brush? I know it's not, I don't know, it's coming in weird. This one's really rough. This is good for other things, but it's not good for what we're doing today, just because it'll make your paint go on a little bit harsh. This flat brush is good for like wider surfaces and making certain designs. Let's see. There's the rougher brushes, and then there's some brushes that are kind of like, these are like horsehair. These come in the kit, and let me tell you, the paint and the hairs on this brush, they will come right out. What colors am I using, Amanda? I'm using brown, white, black, blue, yellow, and green. Alright. So, but remember, y'all can choose whatever y'all want to. What was I saying about the brushes? Y'all, I done forgot. Oh yeah. If this is all you have, or these little rusty, crusty, harder brushes right now, during this time of us staying home, just use them. Just use them. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything today, but this is for the next time. You'll know. Iris is in the background telling us that's right again. She's confirming. All right, guys. Y'all ready? So, you got your brush. I've got a small brush, and this one's a little bit pointy. It's a smaller one. What part? Okay, well, I've already answered that one. What colors? Already answered that one. All right, guys. So, brush, your water. Let me tell you about your water and your brush. When you put color on your brush, make sure when you're changing your color that you have also a paper towel or an old rag ready, because you're going to have to wipe that off. So, like, first we say we're going to paint one color. We're going to use one color. So, I've got this blue going on. Okay, and now I need to change to pink. So, then I'm going to dip it in my water. So important that you dry that off in between. You dip it in your water, you swirl it around, you dry it off in between, because if you don't do that, then it's going to be like really runny. You'll have like watercolors and stuff. So, alright, we got a rag, we got our water, we got our paint. And what we're going to start off with is this little pink part in Ezra Bunny's ears. See that? There we go. So, what I'm going to do, here's my paint palette. I'm going to dip it in white, just to make my pink just a little bit lighter. Alright, there's my white. And then you just dip it in pink. That's it. Just dip it. You don't wipe it off, anything like that. And now I'm going to paint the inside of my Ezra Bunny's ears. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to move on. I'm going to do a little bit of white and a little bit of pink, and then we're going to paint the other part of Ezra's ear. The other ear. See, we didn't wash our brush in between that because it was the same color. We used the same color in between both. Okay? And so next, we're going to paint his little pink nose, because it's the same one. It's just going to save us a step since we've already got pink on our brush. Alright, we've got pink on his little triangle nose, and then you you just go ahead and you fill that in. Alright guys, another thing about this part right here, we're painting small surfaces. So, we don't have to have lots of paint on this brush, because if we get too much, it's going to take it too long to dry. So just a little bit of paint on your brush. Oh wow, we have 102 people now. This is really exciting. I thought maybe if I could just paint with a few kids to help their boredom today, that would be wonderful, but now we've got 102. How fun. Okay, so now we're going to move on. Everybody got your paint on? Now we're going to, got my brush cleaned. I dipped it in my water, and I wiped it with my rag. Can y'all tell I've been using this one a long time? Very long time. Okay, so now, my Ezra Bunny today is going to be blue. This Ezra Bunny's brown. But I'm going to paint mine blue today. So, what I want to do, well, actually, I'm going to dip white. I always do white. I always do white just because it makes it look just a little creamier, I suppose. So, I'm going to dip in white, and then I've got blue on there, or teal. My Ezra Bunny's going to be teal. See, my paintbrush, there's white and there's teal in it. It's not dripping off. There's not too much on there. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to go around his little ear. And if there's a thick part of paint on your canvas from your brush, you just move that paint. You take your brush and you move that thick part. Just like that. So that way it spreads evenly on your canvas. There's one ear. Now I gotta go reload because my brush is out. Alright. Reloaded. Now we're gonna do this ear. Alright, I got my teal little bunny ears going on here, and if you want it to be darker, if you've got too much white on yours, you don't add white the next time. You just go ahead and add some darker color. Another tip is some people use their paintbrush like a marker. Let me show you this piece of paper. Alright, here's my paper, and here's my paintbrush. I'm going to do this. I'm pushing my paintbrush down really hard. Don't do that. Alright. It flows much better if you get it on your brush, point it in your spot, and you glide. Like so. So now I'm going to glide in. Not that. Just makes it flow better. It makes it look a little bit better on your canvas too. Alright. Enough rambling again. If there's any tips you can think of, let me know. Just ask away, because I might forget to tell y'all something. Alright, now we're moving on to his little head. I'm mixing my white and my teal. I'm painting his little head. Go around those eyeballs. If there's a big glop where you just went around your eyeballs like mine, get your paintbrush and you smooth it out. Like so. Oh, Megan, you have my favorite Ezra Bunny. I was so excited to know that somebody I know got that one. I really hope y'all enjoy it. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad y'all are having a good time, because I sure am. I tried to pause it so it could catch up, but I don't know how to rewind. I think there should be... Can anybody help Amy out with that? I think there's a little thing that you can put your finger on that's like a line, and you move backwards. All right. We're going ahead and we are painting our whole bunny head. Go around his little snout. We're going to have to mix a few colors to make his snout stand up. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. We get to paint to baby toy music. That's always fun. I don't think you can do that, Catherine. I'm sorry. Catherine said she doesn't think that you can rewind, Amy. So maybe once it's over, you can go back. Oh, good deal, Kayla. I'm glad that he'll be able to watch later. So yeah, Amy, when this is over, it'll say, like, it'll give it a minute or so, and it'll say that you can rewatch. Okay. All right, y'all got that done? So now, to make your Ezra Bunny snout show up, do you see in this one how his snout is a little bit lighter? What color do y'all think I mixed with that brown to make it a little bit lighter? White, of course. So, if you want to make it darker, don't mix any white. If you want to make it lighter, just go ahead and just add white to whatever color you're using. Don't, on your brush, don't dip it in your blue that you were using before. Just go ahead and add white, because see, it's showing up lighter from my brush. There you go. Go ahead and do your, just add more white. Or you can even do a different color snout if you want. Hold up. Gotcha, girl. I will. Oh, Natasha, you are one fun mom right now. You know, after it's finished, if I'm going way too fast, just rewatch it. They can do it again later on. Oh, I miss your kiddos. All right, we're gonna go on. I'm giving it. You better get gear. Alright, so white on the color that we already had on our brush to paint this little snout. So here's this little bunny snout. Arnie just keeps barking. He thinks somebody's here. You made his nose upside down, Bridget. Girl, it's good. You can, what you can do, if you did it upside down, I just leave it. I mean, having an upside down, here's your bunny. It'll be fun. But if you want to fix it, I'll show y'all how to fix it later. Just leave it alone. Let it dry. And after it's dry, at the end of the video, I'll show you how to fix it if you want me to. And then y'all can even message me if y'all need to after this. If y'all need extra help. I don't mind at all. Alright. So, what I'm doing now, you've got all this painted, like I do. Rinse your brush in your water. Swirl it around like a little tornado. Dry it off really well with your rag. And now we're going to paint his bow tie. I think my Ezra Bunny today is going to have a green bow tie. Green's actually my favorite color. Lennon said it's his too. Here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and paint that whole bow tie that you drew. Alright, here's my Ezra Bunny with his green bow tie. Now, go ahead, put your brush in your water, swirl it around like a tornado, dry it off. Hey Miranda! Oh, I love y'all too. That's awesome, y'all are moving. I hope the kids have fun painting later on. Y'all still in water? Are y'all still going to be in Waterloo? Alright, y'all ready, Freddy's? Now, we're going to do Ezra Bunny's eyeballs. So, that's going to be black. Dip your brush in black. You do not need a whole lot of paint because this is just a little bitty surface that you're watching. Or that you're painting. I'm reading and talking at the same time. Not very good at multitasking, obviously. Oh, awesome. I'm excited for y'all. I bet the kids are excited. We just moved too. There's one eyeball. Guys. One little bunny eyeball. Alright, if you need more paint, go ahead and dip it back in your black again. And do your other eyeball. Now Iris is blowing raspberries in the background. Alright, so there's those two oval shaped bunny foo-foo eyeballs. Okay, so what we're going to do now is paint our background. We've got our eyeballs painted, so we're going to change our colors. Now, if you have a big old gigantic canvas, use a bigger brush. It'll make more coverage. I do not have a big old gigantic canvas, so I'm going to use the same brush I had before. And this Ezra Bunny is teal in the background, but I'm not going to paint mine teal just because my new bunny's teal. So, I guess I'm going to paint it yellow. So now I'm going to get my yellow, and I want you to just go around your whole bunny and paint your background. Your whole entire bunny. It's easiest if you outline your bunny first. So outlining him. What kind of paint am I using, Christy? I'm just using craft paint. See it? This one's Walmart brand. It also comes in smaller tubes. This one came from Hobby Lobby. Just craft paint. That's it. Alright, so we're going to keep on outlining our bunny foo-foos. That's what we call them around here. Our bunny foo-foo. Man, it is beautiful outside today. I hope that all of you can get outside and enjoy this weather after y'all paint with me. I think we're going to, for sure. We had tornadoes here in Alabama and the surrounding states. So on top of all the other stuff, we had that going on. But I think that everyone came out well with that. Thank goodness. All right, after you got your bunny outlined, go ahead and start painting your inside. Remember, no really hard, none of that. You're going to mess up your brush. So what we're going to do is if there's a thick spot of paint, we're going to smooth it. Smooth lines, just like that. And if you accidentally pull a little bit of color from your bunny, that's all right. It just gives it more character. Lena says they look like aliens. Remember when you first start out, if you are a first-time painter and you think, I'm doing this and this is not turning out good, don't get discouraged. In the end, you're going to be like, wow, I did that. It's going to be great. How great it is that we're able to paint with our kids today. Guys, my Ezra Bunny's background is complete. If yours is not, no worries. You don't have to be in a rush. I mean, we really have plenty of time. There's no schedule, no baseball, softball. We got all kinds of time. I've got chicken in the crock pot. Thank goodness for crock pots. That's what we're having for dinner. It's smelling good right now, too. Alright, I'm going to give y'all just a minute to finish painting your background because a lot of you have bigger canvases. And if you're not painting today, you're coloring, you just color your little heart out. Just color that background instead of paint. And look, I've already got paint all over me. That happens. I walk around with paint on me pretty much every day. Alright, y'all want me to hold up this one too? So y'all can see the finished product. If y'all need to, go back and forth on the picture that I posted, just so that you can have a reference of your finished part. Alright guys, when somebody is finished with their background, go ahead and just tell me that you're finished. What time's dinner? Well, Tanya, you know, I would love to have you over, but you gotta stay 6 feet away. Oh, leave it on the porch. I hear you, leave it on the porch. How about you trade me some art painting time for some dinner? I think that's a good trade. Amy, her bunch is done. All right, Amy, good deal. So, while we're taking a little bit for everybody else to get finished, I just wanted to talk about finished. Good deal. Oh, and y'all had a big canvas. Awesome. So, y'all already done. So, I've been seeing all these posts. I don't know if y'all are part of quarantine karaoke, but it is great. All these artists and just people just having fun during this time. Us getting together and just helping each other. That's pretty big, and I love it. Oh, Amanda just started. All right, Catherine's finished. But, and like the artist, one of my favorites so far has been Keith Urban and his wife. Chocolate pie, Tanya. But she dances and he's playing his guitar. The bread was amazing, Kelly. But I mean, how wonderful it is that they're just like out there sharing their talents with everybody. And I want to encourage y'all to be able to do that too, because like I can't bake. Like Kelly, my friend Kelly Austin, shout out to her. She brought us bread, homemade bread, and it was great. It was so good. But you know, I mean, if you sing, post videos for your friends to see. If you sew something that you can donate or teach somebody how. I mean, we just all need to help each other out. That's what this is about. You know, I went into Walmart thinking I'm scared to death. And because everybody has been talking about how bad it is and how selfish people are. But honestly, in my town, the people were amazing. There was one lady that tried to help me get water in my car. Not only my car, but my buggy. And she was just so sweet. And I thought, here I am in my 30s, and I'm an able body to be able to do this. But she's asking me if I need help. And I thought, how precious. And, I mean, which I did have Iris, so I'm sure that's why. But there was nobody fighting for bread. Everybody was so nice and polite, and that's our town, and I love it. I just like to choose to see the good in all this. Oh, wish I had canvas next time. Oh, I know, Brittany, you'll be able to paint with us next time. If you don't have canvas and you want to draw him, it's totally good too. And if y'all have any ideas of what to do next, that'd be great. I thought about something for smaller kids too, with let's see, just things that we have outside, like leaves, or we can do mixed media, or just anything. All right. So, I gave y'all some more time to paint your background. I know that these backgrounds, some of them are big and some of them are not finished, but we're going to move on. Donna's done. Emily's done. All right. So, what I want y'all to do now, okay, if you have a smaller brush, if not, think about this next time when we're going to paint. You know, if you're able to get one. A smaller brush with a pointier tip. This is best for outlines. This guy right here, not good for outlines, especially on these little big canvases. Do y'all think this guy would be good for outlines? No, that would be a mess. Okay, so here's a little bitty. Here's a little bitty. So I'm choosing one of my small ones with pointier. It's hard for me to get these for y'all to see them because when I get too close, it gets blurry. But anyways, y'all get the gist. A smaller brush. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to dip it in our black. If y'all have a small pointy brush, we're going to dip it in our black. And we're going to, I don't know, Bridget, this is honestly, Bridget asked if I'm doing this daily. This is honestly the first time that we've done this, and it was just spur of the moment. So if it goes well and you guys want to, then we'll start doing this more for sure. Okay. So, let's outline our bunny nose. Don't overthink it, guys. When you overthink it, then you'll probably push it down too hard, or you'll get too shaky or squiggly. Just do it, let it be. Put it on there, let it go. Oh, Brooke's still trying to do background. Sorry, Brooke. Put my hand behind the bristles. Tanya, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like that? Yes? Remember, I still have pregnant brain, Tanya. Where's my hand behind the bristles? Tell me how to do that. Oh, thank you, Pamela. See you laughing, Misty. Misty, if you know how to give me tips on putting my hand behind the bristles, please tell me. Yes, she can. Brooke, you're not holding everybody up. We'll just take another minute. And then she can. Y'all can rewind once we're finished. Brittany, thank you for explaining. Put your hand behind the bristles. Y'all. I don't know what that means. Hold my other hand. Y'all, quit laughing. Quit. Misty. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't say that comment because I really don't know what to do. Jewelry ladies, y'all are gonna have to show me how to do this once I'm finished. Oh, Avery is telling me. Is this it? This is it. Thank you, Avery. Y'all, I'm an artist and a mom. So I have like this crazy brain. Alright. Voila. I kind of feel like Vanna White. Is this what y'all want? Is this it? Alright. There we go. Don't use this brush. Don't use this one. Thanks for that tip, guys. Thank you. Actually, it's gray. I think maybe the gray is like. Anyways, we're just gonna move on. All right. Yes, Avery to the rescue. Okay. All right. Look, guys. Look. Here we go. Okay. Got our little beady one. And we've outlined the nose. Okay. So now we're going to go down to his... Start out from the bottom point of his nose. And I want you to draw kind of like a hook. There's half of that bunny smile. Get on it with Vanna. Alright, half a bunny smile. We got half that smile. And then we're just going to add it to the other side. Ah, look at that sweet little bunny foo-foo smile. Love it. Love it, love it. So I hope every time that y'all look at this, you think, oh, look at that bright and sunny bunny smiling away. Alright. Got that. Got his smile. And now you're going to just kind of outline the little inside of his ear. Outline the inside of his little ear. There we go. Alright, do y'all see how your canvas is like how you've painted your background next to your bunny? I'm going to wash my brush off. Same brush. I'm going to dry my brush off. Remember, that's real important. Wonder if Anna knows that. Just kidding. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to stick my paintbrush back in the color that my bunny is. Here. Learned a new trick. Look. Y'all see that? It's like teal and white. Alright. And now I'm going to go around and just do some cleanup, except it's not really cleanup, y'all. It's like messy, but that's what makes it yours. Just be simple. Don't overthink him. Don't overthink him. We're going to go around our little bunny and just add some cleanup to him. And again, if it mixes with your background color a little bit, it's totally fine. See, and look, mine's going to have little sprouty hairs. Just like that. I'll show you on the paper. Here's my paper. Here's the top of my bunny head. And we're going to go zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Just like that. Sprouty bunny hairs. And that's what we got. This little Ezra bunny has sprouty bunny hairs. Yours doesn't have to, but if you want it to have, you totally can. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add some. Oh, look what I did. Y'all see that, guys? Messed up. Totally messed up. It's okay. We can fix it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it. That little part of mix-up is going to stay right where it's at until it dries. So, we're going to go on. I messed up. That's okay. We're going to keep going on to our next step. Lyndon is lagging on his iris watching. Alright. Okay. Now is the time for details. Are your bunny eyeballs dry yet? Is everybody's bunny eyeballs dry? Let me know if they are. Look, guys. Here's my mess up. See that? I got blue paint in his eyeballs. Ashley's eyeballs are not dry yet, so we'll just hold on for that part. But look, see, I got my black paint. Jessica's eyeballs are dry. And then I'm just gonna cover that. Look, when you mess up with paint, you can always cover it up. Mary Lou's got dry eyeballs. Okay, so my next few steps that I'm going to show y'all, you can do this later. If your canvas ain't dry, it's okay. If it isn't dry, y'all, something I was going to try to do is not sound so southern, because I did not realize that I did until this video. I asked my husband, I said, why have you always let me talk like this? But I can't help it, I'm from Alabama. So I guess this is what y'all have to deal with. I'm sorry. Alright. So, dry eyeballs. Ours are dry. We blotted a little with a towel. Good job, Celeste. When you did that, oh, Katie, I'm glad yours are dry. You're doing crayons. Good deal. Whenever you blotted your eyeballs, like, did it do good? Like, did you just, like, when you do that, you just kind of put it on there real fast and take it off. No smearing. Just like that. Karen's eyeballs are not dry. Okay. So, let me show y'all a tip. Y'all see this? Your eyeballs are not dry. It's okay. Because y'all do this later on. This little Ezra bunny has white dots in his eyes. Do y'all know what those white dots are? White dot? It's light reflection. So we're going to add some light reflection to our bunnies. Tip. Another tip of the day. Y'all might need the hand thing. This is the back of your paintbrush. Take the back of your brush, dip it in your white paint, like so. The back. Dot. Back of your brush. Dot. There's light reflection on your bunny. Make sure you wipe it off on your towel, because when you turn your brush around, you'll just get the paint on your hand. Alright, and now I'm ready to start just giving my little bow tie some details. Y'all can do this too. You don't have to. But he's going to have little stripes. My Ezra bunny has stripes on his bow tie. And then I'm going to make little polka dots in the center. Do y'all back of your paintbrush? Magnolia drip. For the accent. That's pretty hilarious. Little polka dot. Little pink polka dot. Pokey spots. I like to call them pokey spots. Pokey spots. Pokey spot. This is just your bunny, your detail. I'm just choosing to do this. It's mine. Alright. Now, guys, this is definitely... No, I'm going to tell y'all this now. Yes, I'm going to tell y'all this now. This is going to be after your bunny face is dry. So, do not do this right now. And don't fret. If your bunny face is not dry, it's okay, because this is a very, very easy step that you guys can remember and do on your own. Okay, I want you to find a circle stencil in your house for his glasses, because I'm an artist. I still can't draw a circle. I cannot draw a perfect circle at all. Maybe you can, and that's so cool. I'm very jealous if so. But I think for my canvas, you're going to have to be the judge of this, because we're all using different size canvases. For my canvas, I'm going to think, let me see. Okay, just to give you an example. Alright, here is a circle object. Iris snacks, baby snacks. Alright, this is not going to work for me, because those glasses would be way too big for my bunny's head. Alright, let's see. Let's find something else. Y'all might have to go through your house and find all kinds of different things. Here's a big paint bottle. Are these going to be too big? Let me see. Yes, I believe this one's probably still going to be a little bit too big. Let's see. This one. Here's a little one. No, that one's just going to cover up his little eyeball. And that's it. So I need something bigger. Yes, I think this is going to be perfect. It's covering up my bunny's eyeball. I'm putting it in the center where his little connectors would be. I'm putting the inside in the center where his little connectors would be. And yes, it looks like it's going to be perfect. Lysol can. If y'all have it, we know how that's going. Some people can't find any Lysol. A lot of us have some, though. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try to do this. Avery, can you come and hold this for me so that I can draw and hold it up and show them at the same time, please? Avery, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting Avery's lunch. We're a little bit late. Remember, guys, only if your bunny is dry. Avery, I need your hands closer. Thank you. Here's Avery's hand. So, I'm going to put my stencil. This is my stencil. Your stencil is going to be different because your size, your biscuit cutter, cookie cutter, that's a good idea. That's what Mary Lay's using. All right, we're going to put it over this eyeball here. And I cannot draw that with an eraser. All right. I got one circle. All right, and so then you're going to do the same exact thing. Avery, thank you very much. You're such a good helper. We're going to try to make these even, because remember, these are glasses. Spice bottle lid. Good idea, Catherine. If they're not perfectly even, it's fine. It's art. There's no such thing as bad art. Alright. So now I'm going to draw my other lens on my little bunny's eyeball. Oh, and his glasses are going to be close together. Okay, y'all may not can see this because it's pencil. But if your bunny is dry and you have your glasses on there, get your skinny brush. There's no Vanna White Wave. Skinny tiny stencil brush. And I want you to outline your bunny's glasses. I think that I'm going to make my Ezra bunny's glasses a dark blue. This Ezra bunny glasses, his are black. But this one is going to be dark blue. And this one's going to have different glasses because I put his circles a little bit closer than my other one. It's okay. Thank you, Brittany, and everybody for showing me that Vanna White thing. I'm going to have that down for the next videos. Here we go. Alright. We're outlining our bunny glasses now. Outlining. Look, I'm having to keep going back. Good idea. A tube of caulking. Good idea. Perfect. All these ideas. Okay. There's Ezra's. One part of his glasses. I keep having to go back and dip. You probably are needing to also. Alright. There's one frame for Ezra's glasses. Now I'm going to go back and dip and do his other frame. Oh my goodness. I have too much paint on this one. Can y'all see that? How it's about to drip off? I wanted to use this canvas in my hand because it's white. Alright, so it's about to drip off my brush. I've got too much. So I'm going to get my paint and I'm just going to do that. See that? Just like that. Get that clump of paint off of there. Okay. Now, you're going to do your other side of your glasses. Natasha, how are y'all doing?
Hi, Natasha.
Lennon said, hi, Natasha. Misty's watching. Your Aunt Misty's watching.
Tell Misty I said hi.
And your Aunt Tanya's watching.
Hey.
Aunt Tanya.
Tell Tanya I said hi.
Look, guys. Okay.
She's my second favorite.
So here we go. I have my Ezra Bunny glasses. And y'all see how this side I've got a little bit more room. So that side, so I'm gonna go back. Hey, 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 cutie. That's what Tasha said. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fill in so he looks a little bit more even. with the same color as the one I had before that I painted my bunny. Are y'all doing good? Y'all keeping up? Natasha? With your 6 babies? One's taking a nap. Alright. Y'all, I really want to say everybody's bunnies after this. Okay, so I fixed mine because I had a bigger gap over here. Remember, you can fix it. Okay, I'm going to go back, rinsing my paintbrush off, and I'm getting my dark blue for my glasses. Good job, Jessica. Jessica used a black paint pen for her glasses. Great idea. Easy peasy. If you don't have a black paint pen, you can wait until you have, this is very important, you have to wait until your whole canvas is dry, and you can use a Sharpie even to do that. But if you use a Sharpie on wet paint, it will destroy your marker. Like so. Okay, now I'm putting my connectors on my bunny. See that? Aunt Tina's watching. Say hey, hey to Aunt Tina.
Hi, Tina.
They all three said hey.
Obviously, made ours.
Alright. And now, this is stuff that y'all don't have to do, but I'm just going to go back and I'm going to get my brush that's pointy. And I'm going to do some black outlining just because that's what I want to do. If your bunny looks like this or similar to this and you feel like he is done, he's done. He's yours. Beautiful. Good job. If you want to continue to add little details, totally great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some little details. So I'm going to just real quick add some whimsical lines to my Ezra bunny. And they don't have to be perfect. Don't have to be perfect. Whimsical lines. There we go. Alright. See his little fast zigzag on his hair? I'm going to do that with my outline also. Remember, guys, this is not something you have to do. Head, outline, head, outline, and then we're going to go. Do y'all see how I went do? That's because he's got little fuzzy cheeks. Fuzzy cheeks. For this little Ezra bunny. Alright. If y'all want to do this with a Sharpie, it's much easier. Just remember, wait till your paint is dry. But here is our whiskers. Boop. Real fast. Real fast. If you go slow, then you're going to wind up having thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin. So we have to do it real fast. Don't hesitate. Don't put too much pressure on your brush. Pressure on your brush is important also. Oh, yay. Has been following you, has painted her. Oh, Robin, I cannot wait to see. I want to see it. I want to see all of them. 3. Doot, doot, doot. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Looky there. If you want to outline his little bow tie, you can do that. Alright, guys. I am going to go ahead and call my Ezra bunny done. You at home, you can keep adding to yours if you want to, or you can leave him like it is. But one thing that I do want you to do is make sure that you sign your canvas. You can use Sharpie. Remember, you have to wait till it's dry to use your Sharpie. Use your, do your signature. Painting your name is a little bit hard. but you can do it. My signature, for those of you that know me well, I'm actually Jessie instead of Jessica. But I sign everything. Jessie. Okay, and then put your date. Make sure you write your date on the back. So I want you to remember, especially if you're smaller, you'll say, I painted this. I remember when we were stuck at home, but we had something fun to do, and this is your masterpiece. You guys have been great. Every one of you are amazing artists. Please, please, please show me your creations. I cannot wait to see. Thank you all for painting with me today. I hope that you've all enjoyed it as much as I have. We'll see you next time. With any ideas, let me know. Any new ideas. Bye, guys. Mwah.
Are you done?